Hey guys, it's me. I wanted to make this video kind of like kind of as a PSA, or just kind of like a video like out to put out there in case if anyone has heard about the recent news. I don't know how many people know about this, but if you do, I just want to kind of say my thoughts on it, because it does kind of hit home for me in a few ways, and I just want to kind of make my thoughts very clear on the situation. A couple days ago, 2 days ago, I believe, the video went up yesterday, but I don't know when the event actually happened. Probably a couple days ago, probably this weekend. But on Monday, June 23rd, so yesterday, there was a post on Instagram and on YouTube that went up about SaveAFox. If you don't know the channel SaveAFox, it is a YouTube channel dedicated to saving foxes from fur farms. They raise foxes, coyotes, cats, ferrets, all sorts of animals, and they are dedicated to making sure that those foxes are saved from fur farms which basically take the fur from foxes and sell them, and it's really bad, and the foxes there get treated horribly. So they SaveAFox basically rescues those foxes and gives them a home, a sanctuary. But yesterday, Ethan Rains from SaveAFox posted a video announcing the passing of Mikayla Rains, the one who made the videos, the one who dedicated herself to saving these foxes, these animals, from horrible, horrible conditions. Mikayla Rains was only 29 when she passed. She left behind a loving husband and a beautiful daughter named Freya, who was only 3 years old. Mikayla struggled with a lot of mental health issues, borderline personality disorder, BPD, as well as anxiety, and as well as being on the autism spectrum, so ASD. I'm going off of what Ethan Rains has said. So these are his words, not mine. That Mikayla's was always dedicated to helping out animals, as that was one of her biggest hyperfixations. I woke up this afternoon because I slept in, but I woke up to seeing the Instagram post and I just broke down crying. I'm trying not to cry right now because of the cause of death. I am going to do a trigger warning because what I'm about to say can be very triggering for people who have mental health issues and struggle with anxiety, depression, PTSD. So I'm going to say, if you struggle with this type of topic, I recommend clicking off the video now. I don't want to upset or hurt or trigger anyone, but it needs to be said. So take this time to take this time to take care of yourself, take care of your needs, and I hope that everyone is okay. So yeah. Now that that's been said, I want to talk about the cause of death and why this happened. Mikayla Rains had been dealing with online harassment, cyberbullying. People would take to Tumblr and Reddit, and they would post so much hate about her and how she was only doing this for money and that she was abusing the foxes. One person had said that she had kicked a fox even though she had just nudged the fox slightly. Facebook, she was also being harassed, especially by rival sanctuaries. Basically, people couldn't understand why she would take wild foxes and bring them into a home when the sanctuary was all about saving these foxes, hence why it's called Save a Fox, from fur farms, from constant torture. And if you've ever seen the Save a Fox videos, you know that the space is open. They're out in these gigantic fields. They have fox dens, they have foxholes where the foxes can literally bury themselves and sleep in them. There is no evidence that these foxes were being abused or hurt at Save a Fox. Mikayla Rains dedicated herself to making sure that these foxes and these animals were treated nicely, were treated as actual animals and not just for their fur. The online harassment got to her, and unfortunately she committed, and she self-deleted herself from this world. Her husband Ethan had found her, and according to the post, he had said that he had performed CPR on her for 15 minutes before first responders arrived, and she left behind him and her daughter. And my heart goes out to them both. My heart goes out to the Save a Fox community. I'm worried about Ethan. I'm worried about Freya, because that is a very traumatic experience. Freya is only 3 years old, and she lost her mom. Mikayla was only 29. She's 6 years older than me, basically. When I went to comment on the video on YouTube, there were a lot of comments that were supporting her and Save a Fox, but there were also some not so friendly comments. Comments about that we can't, stop Mikayla from doing what she did, or that this video was completely false, that it wasn't real, that it was fake. And as someone who has unfortunately lost friends, and one of them being from deletion, that really pisses me off. That really triggers me. How can you say that this is fake when you can see clearly that someone is hurting, that the tears are very much real, that he couldn't even get through what he wanted to say without breaking down crying? For me, I'm just numb. I'm numb at this point. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to react. I did all my crying earlier today when I found out. But it's just so goddamn painful to see someone that I've been watching for over a year now take her own life. End things because of the harassment and the online bullying that she faced. Even after her passing, people would harass her. I've been told that the Tumblr posts and the Reddit posts have been privated, meaning that the people that made those posts are not coming forward. They are hiding. They don't want to take accountability that their actions cause someone so much hurt and so much pain. I personally think that those people do need to be accounted for. They need to take accountability, own up, and apologize, but also donate to SaveAFox, in my opinion. Because I don't think an apology is just enough. I personally think that they need to take down the posts. They need to remove the posts, everything about it. Get rid of it. Come forward, take accountability, apologize, and remove the posts. Because I feel like that's what they deserve. That's what they need to do. I personally think that going after these people is not a good idea, because that just makes it worse. Basically, if we go after the ones that harassed Mikayla, we're basically doing what they did to her. Going after someone for no reason. I mean, now there would be a reason. However, that just makes us look bad, and we're basically becoming bullies ourselves. I'm not going to go after these people. I personally don't have names, and I don't want names. I don't want to know who harassed her or who attacked SaveAFox or anything like that. But I strongly do believe in justice, and I believe that they do need to be taken account for, take accountability and own up to their mistakes, to their behaviors. Now, that being said, I want to say that if anyone is struggling with mental health of any sort, and you feel like the urges to harm yourself in any way, shape, or form, please get help. As someone who has been diagnosed with PTSD for over 3 years now, getting help and talking to a therapist has helped me overcome my own trauma, my own challenges, and I still struggle. I mean, I have such high anxiety that just the slightest thing that even mentions my past can trigger me to have a panic attack. I had one literally yesterday because I had a nightmare that brought up toxic relationships, and I was panicking for the evening. But please, the number I'm going to be putting down in the description is 988. It's the national, self-unaliving prevention line. And let me tell you, the amount of times I have called that number and texted that number to save my life, it has helped every single time. That's 24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7. There are services that provide for veterans, the LGBTQ, anyone, any minority group that is dealing with trauma, or you just need someone to talk to. You can even call them and tell them, hey, I'm having a good day today. I just want you to know that I am doing better. And they will listen to you. They will listen to you for however long you need to. I think the longest that I have talked with them has been an hour. And it has definitely helped me from relapsing in SH, in causing myself to not, self-delete, not to OD. It's just been really, really helpful. So please, if you are struggling, don't hesitate to reach out. If you don't feel like talking on the phone with them, you can text them. Easy. How many times have I sat in my bed texting 988 because I've been struggling with my mental health? So many times. And I'm still here. So, please, don't hesitate to reach out. You are loved. You are valid. And we're going to continue living for Mikayla. My heart goes out to her family, and I hope that they find closure. If they don't upload for a while, that's perfectly fine. They need to take the time that they need to heal. So, I just want to say that. And I hope everyone is doing fine. Please take care of yourself, and again, call or text 988 if you really need to. Thank you, everyone, and I hope you guys are going to be okay.